Hey, Vanner Fanner family. All my faithful Saturday morning livers. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mr. M, Mahadi, and Teresa, and Auntie Catherine, and Susan. So, I'm modeling my handmade bonnet head wrap that goes beautifully with my turquoise jewelry. I don't know if you see a little green in there. I love it. I will be letting you guys know where you can get your own. I'm just waiting for them to give me the information. Not only does she make the bonnet head wrap, but bam, but she also makes COVID mask to match. Yes, so fly, so fly. Mm, 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 mm. Black owned business by a friend of mine who's been doing this for the last couple months, probably, I think, month or two. But yeah, the COVID mask, the cute bonnet. So as soon as she gives me all the information, look on my social media for that. Also look in the community tab post for the link to that. She has all kinds of fabrics. She does tend to use mostly African fabrics, but I believe, and I will correct this if I'm wrong, I believe if you send her fabric that you already have, that she can make you a set as well. So, anywho, hello everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am not a happy camper. I'm achy and crampy and a little bit bitchy. But it's all good. The sun is out, the breeze is blowing, the birds are chirping. I woke up this morning, so it's all good. I'm just gonna ride this out. Just gonna ride it out, you know? One of the many, I'm not gonna call it a joy, but one of the many facets of being a woman. I just thought at this age I wouldn't be dealing with this anymore, though. It's okay. We're gonna let it go. It's all Mother Nature, universe, creator has made me this way, and I'm gonna love every minute of it. Ugh. Hey, Mercury Queen. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hey, stars. I'm glad you're catching a live. Thanks for jumping on. So I'm doing these every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. East Coast time, which is quite early, I know, for the West Coast. I get it. I get it. But once I'm on the West Coast, that time may very well change because it'll be early for me over there. So even though I'm up around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm not usually functioning yet. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you, Eve. You can't really see my necklace because I have, it's on the phone. It's not, but they match. So this is a piece. This is a set I got. Oh my gosh, probably 2, maybe even 3 years ago from Wish.com, which you have your hit or misses with Wish. And I got this as a memorial piece for my aunt who passed and always wore a lot of silver and turquoise jewelry. And it makes me think of her every time I wear it. And then when my friend showed me all the red fabrics that she had when she was making these sets, the mask and bonnet sets, I saw that little round piece and I immediately thought of my set here and said, oh yeah, I gotta have that because it'll match. That'll give me something even to wear with it when I wear it. So I'm wearing it. Oh no, Mercury, you've been up since 3. Oh my gosh, Queen. 3 a.m. But you know what? I have too, so I get it. I get it. I woke up at 3:10 or something, 3:13 in the morning. Cold. The windows were open, so I was very chilly. And I just reached over into the little drawer and pulled out some wool socks and stuck my feet in the wool socks and covered down in the cover. And I didn't even bother to get up and close windows. I was just not feeling well. My cycle started yesterday. Surprise! A whole week and some change early. Like you ain't supposed to be. Nobody's supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be here. Why are you here? I'm not due till the 23rd. What's up? Anyway, so my back is aching right now. My hips are aching right now. I was up at 3 something in the morning, not only cold, but the slightly nauseous. Like, why? But this explains why I had a really bad headache on Thursday. Because I normally don't get headaches like that. So I'm like, why is my head hurting? Oh, I was laying down pretty much the whole day on Thursday with this really bad headache, like to the point where I actually took a Tylenol, a single Tylenol, because I don't take pharmaceuticals if I can avoid it. I actually took a Tylenol. So that's how bad the headache was. And I was pretty much down for the count the whole day. But this explains why I have that headache, because occasionally I do get really bad headaches with my cycle. And I wasn't putting two and two together because she wasn't supposed to be here. Anyway, I will let you guys know more about the head wrap and mask together. Follow my social media, the Crystal Vanner social media, the Hello Crystal 01 social media, and the community tab here. As soon as she gets a link together where she is displaying and selling these, I will be posting my picture of me wearing it and that information. I just wanted to wear it today on camera. So there's that. Anyway, Dominique, you've been sitting in the auto shop since 9. They still haven't touched your car. Oh no, that's the worst. The worst. Oh no, that's not cool. Hey, Miss V said hi to everybody. Normally she's quite quiet. um Hi Eve. It's cool in California. Oh, I wish I was in California. Ugh. I wish I was in California. Gigi woke up at 2:30, didn't fall back asleep till 7. Oh wow, yeah. That's crazy. When your days and nights get flipped like that. That's crazy. Anyway, I am going to have some tea a little bit later. I am supposed to be meeting up with my friend and getting my hitch put on today. So I'm excited about that. So I'm just going to let this pain not phase me. I'm going to keep it moving. I might do some stretches because I feel like that helps sometimes when I'm stretching. So, Fancy Gap, Virginia. I've never heard of that, D. Cool beans. Teresa says, I've been through all of that, but it's your body letting... Oh, you must have hit the send button before you finished your thought, Teresa. My body letting me what? Letting me what? What? What's my body doing? Tell me. I need all the answers, all the help. Good morning to everyone. I can't believe so many of you got up with me this morning. I feel so special. Although some of y'all was probably already up. I appreciate you jumping on. Anywho, I don't know how long I'm going to be on. So I'm hoping those people that missed me last week jump on. Because so many were jumping on as I was jumping off. But last week was a very, very short one because I thought I was going to the farmer's market. We ended up going to a vendor's area with just 2 farmer vendors. And if you saw the post, I got peaches and strawberries. So many peaches. So much more mini strawberries. I had to split the strawberries up between me and Miss K because it was too many for me to eat and they would have gone bad. So I had two or 3 smoothies with strawberries and peaches, and then 2 fruit salads. And then I think I ate 2 physical peaches by them, just, like apples, just eating peaches. So yeah, it was really good. Teresa says, my body's getting ready for the changes to come. Oh, from your typing to the universe's ears. Can this be my last month? Can this be my last month? Please. I'm over it. I will take all the PMS symptoms just to get rid of the flow. Can I just not have the flow anymore? I'll take irritability. I'll take bloating. I'll take bitchiness. I'll take even cramping, nausea. I'll take all the other symptoms just to be done with the flow part. I'm fine. It's on the North Carolina Virginia border in the mountains. Ooh, you in the mountains. I don't really do the mountains. I don't know. Just not a big fan of mountains. Don't know why. I'm a river and lake kind of chick. I don't really like mountains. Beaches are third on my list when it comes to body of water. I'd rather have a lake first, then a river. And if it's a river, I like a nice calm moving river, something I can sit in and have the water just flow gently over. Like I don't want to be washed away down the river. I don't want to be rapid riding on the river. No, I won't do none of that. I want a nice calm river I can either sit in or put my feet in and just chill in. And then beaches are my third favorite body of water. I'm not a big fan of beaches just because the sand gets everywhere and they tend to be more populated, just more people. I want somewhere where I can take my top off and go topless if I want. Anyway, I really feel like I should spend some time in a nudist colony. Like, I like to be naked just way too much. I think I have an inner nudist within me. Like, I would put this head wrap on and jewelry and just walk around butt ass naked and be completely happy. Oh, gosh. Kim says menopause, best thing ever. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to be there. I've been trying legit. Sorry, guys, because I know the men are here like, why y'all talking about that? Hey, it's a part of life. Get over it. Uh, I have been trying legit since I was in my late 20s to get someone to give me a hysterectomy. Like, they keep telling me, we can't do that. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have any issues medically that will require. I'm like, but can't you do a transplant? Can't you take it all out and give it to somebody who else who needs it? I don't want it. I'm not having any more children. That was the first thing they kept saying. You might change your mind. No, I'm not going to change my mind. One and done. I'm good. Checked off the list. Be pregnant. Checked off the list. Have a baby. I'm good. I don't. I honestly don't even believe I'm the best mother. And probably, as much as I love my son, he would have had a better chance being someone else's son. I probably was not the best mother. It's not something I dreamt of being a wife or a mother. So, Gigi is actually not very difficult in the van at all. It's one of the easiest things. Dealing with my hair in the van is more difficult than dealing with my monthly cycle. I use a menstrual cup. There is a playlist that says for the ladies only on my channel, and I talk about and I show my menstrual cup. I put water in it and show you exactly how it works. It's so super easy. I also have reusable bamboo and cloth pads that I use on occasion, although I haven't used those in several months because my cycle has been getting a little shorter and a little lighter. So I think, Teresa is right. I'm kind of getting, I hope, ready for that change. So I haven't really been using the menstrual reusable fabric pads as much. On occasion, I will use it at night when I just don't want to insert the cup. It's like, you know what, let's just let it flow. And so I love them. They do not have odor to them. I get my bucket out and I put water in there, hot water, well, not hot water, cool water first, and a little bit of Dr. Bronner's soap, and clean them out by hand when I use them, and let it air dry. And then I throw it in my laundry basket, laundry hamper, because then I fully wash it in the laundry when I do my weekly laundry as well. But yeah, it's just not a big issue at all for me to deal with that. Again, like I said, dealing with my hair is worse because I can't really, cleanse my hair in the van. I got to do that outside the van, and then I'm dumping water on my head if I can't get to a shower. So then it's retwisting or, detangling. That's way more work than my cycle. Way more worse. Yeah, I will probably have some tea later. Like I said, I will have some peppermint. I think I have a couple more packs of peppermint tea. So I will have some tea after this video is done. I will chill for a little bit because I'm not getting the situation with the hitch done till later this afternoon. So I can lay down and chill for a little bit until then. Yes, thank you, Ms. V, for the reminder. Catherine says we all think we are bad moms. I didn't say I was a bad mom. I said I probably wasn't the best mom. I know I wasn't a bad mom. I'm not going to get into how I know that because I'm not saying that on here to get me in trouble. But I probably could have been a better mom had I gone to had I done the therapy stuff that I did later in life, earlier in life. I probably would have been a better mother. I think I started becoming a better mother in his teens. So you have to ask him, though. I don't know. He may very well have a different opinion. Kathy McGriff says, "What is your favorite color?" I only have one favorite color, and that is red. What am I saying? Black. Ugh. So red is my favorite color. Black is my next favorite color. Then I'll do gray. Um, and then I'll do little bits of white with those colors. Like red and white used to be my favorite colors to wear as a teen back in the 80s when the Coca-Cola t-shirts and the Coca-Cola sweatshirts were popular. So I used to have I believe I had a white sweatshirt with Coca-Cola in red, and then red jeans I would wear with it. Oh, loved it. And red tennis shoes. That was like my favorite outfit to wear. But yeah. Teresa said, "We must be from the same universe because I was asking the doctors the same thing right after I had my first child." I honestly wish if my son hadn't had the medical issues he had at birth and I was really thinking, I would have definitely asked for my tubes to have been cut and burned right after having him because I had an emergency C-section with him. To the point that they had to knock me out. I couldn't have an epidural. Like, it was that much of an emergency. They didn't have time for any of that. So had I been in my right mind and had time to make some decisions, I would have been like, while y'all in there, cut them tubes real short and burn them bad boys so I can't have no more babies. But yeah, I wasn't able to think about that at the time. But I do think I would like to have a tubal ligation now, just because if I am getting back on the wagon, dibbling and dabbling, I don't want any oops babies, menopause babies, because they are a thing. Condoms do break. But yeah, so no one's gonna give me a hysterectomy. I've given up on that. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not. The medical community is not giving out what is it? What's it called? Optional hysterectomy. They're not doing that. Insurance not gonna cover that. Sis Liz. I'm just gonna say Liz. Good morning, Crystal. You have to go 12 months without a monthly to be over that time in your life. Sorry to say it. Right. This is why I want this month to be my last month. We can start from this month. This is my last one, and then give me the next 12 months, the next 12 years. I understand. I have not missed a month. Actually, I take that back. I missed 1 month, but I didn't really miss that month because I went a whole month without one. Then on the third day of the next month it came. So I guess technically I missed a month, whatever. And I got excited. I was like, yay, I'm finally there. No? Okay. Yeah. 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 The funny thing is, at 49, from what I can remember, in family history, this should be done for me. Like late 30s, early 40s, like that's like family history from what I can remember vaguely. So I'm like, why am I still going? So I guess this is from the other parent's side, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, did you guys hear that alert? Anyway. Yeah, everyone is different going through the change. It is what it is. All women are different. It's just, you can't, there's no textbook for anything when it comes to medical, when it comes to hormones, when it comes to individual people, even within the same family, you don't, always get the same medical stuff. So it's fine. Uh, Lilith, is it Lilith? I hope I said that right. You are right about the hysterectomy. I'm 33 and had one due to medical issue. Still had to get a second opinion. I'm glad it was finally approved though. Yeah. Hi, Journey. Anyway, does anybody have any questions or anything they want to talk about? Just remember, we don't get into religion or politics, even though I did do a little bit of family, no family stuff. And I know that's difficult in this time. I'm working on some stuff though where I can be able to do that. So bear with me, especially if you follow my social media. The other social media is down below. Look and see. I'm not going to talk about it on here because I'm trying to keep everything separated. I'm working on some stuff and I'm hoping by the end of this month, all those kinks will be worked out and a couple of videos will be up for you to peruse at your leisure or not. Oh my gosh. Anywho, if you have a question, don't forget to put it in all caps as well as an emoji in the beginning so it draws my attention. I prefer you guys not use emojis if you're not asking a question. You just have a statement. I will try and catch those statements, but they're not necessarily something I have to address because it's just a statement. I really want to leave the emojis and the caps for the question people. If you are too shy to say your question in the chat here, then go ahead and email it to me, crystal@crystalvanner.com, and I will answer it on a Tuesday Q&A. If your question is really good and you ask it in the chat, I may ask you to email it to me anyway, so I can dedicate a Q&A to it. I don't have to use your name. I can use your initials, or I can just say anonymous. Just let me know in the email. Saeed Al-Mahadi says, you are very, this is a statement, but I'm reading it because there's no question. You are a very courageous woman and inspiration for the impoverished. I know, I'm horrible. I appreciate your sacrifice to document this lifestyle while being self-motivated to see the wisdom in this when the world calls you. Spider web just brushed across my arm. So, thank you. I appreciate your compliment. I don't feel like I'm courageous. I'm not really impoverished. Maybe I'm not defining that word correctly in my head, but while I'm not rich by any means, I'm also not the poorest either. I believe this van life, nomad life, RV life, tiny house life, minimalist life is for anyone in the mindset to do so. I don't think you have to be of some sort of stock or brand or whatever to do this. I feel like you just have to have the mindset to decide that it's something for you, or you just want to try it for a while and see what it's like because you're interested in it. Just like people have hobbies and want to go skiing or extracurricular things, but they keep their homes, but they go on vacation. Maybe you want to do this as a vacation type thing. I don't think you have to be necessarily courageous to do this full time. I don't see myself as a courageous person. I just like to do shit that I want to do. That's all. And I'm probably going to get dinged because I think I've cussed a couple times in this video. But anyway, if it doesn't get monetized, it doesn't get monetized, whatever. But yeah, I just like to do stuff that I want to do no matter what other people think. And that's just pretty much has been my mid-30s on philosophy or lifestyle. Nice. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. All right, Eve, go get your coffee. Don't know how much longer I'm going to be on. It just depends on how the chat flows. Adina is ready to leave sticks and bricks behind. Go for it. Michelle says, everyone keeps asking that, how living in the van is with the pandemic. I mean, nothing has changed. I was not someone who was going to the mall and doing all these things anyway, so I don't miss that stuff. I kind of miss the gym, but I'm not going to risk it, even though some of the gyms are opening back up. I'm not going to risk my health just to get a workout. I can work out outside. You guys know that. You've seen me work out outside. I've done videos on working out outside. I just don't do it because I'm lazy. It's more motivating for me to go to the gym because I work out with the trainer there, and so I feel like I have this appointment, which is really not an appointment because he's teaching the class whether I'm there or not, but in my mind I'm more motivated to go to work out with him, to have someone to talk to while I'm working out. But I've worked out a little bit outside here. I need to really get back into it because things are starting to show. So I'm like, oh yeah, things are starting to show. I've definitely lost all the progress I put in before the pandemic. So I'm gonna be like starting all over again with cardio and core and all that. But I still only go to the grocery store like every 7 to 10 days like I used to. I still only do laundry every 7 to 10 days like I used to. So none of that has changed. I actually have more access to water here. I do have access to electricity because I'm in a backyard. Those are the only two things that have changed, but they've changed for the better. So yeah, I don't really have huge. I'm not traveling, but I'm also not traveling because there's some things that I want to get done to the van, and once some of those things are done, some of the other things can be put on hold until I get back west. Like today, the hitch, or this weekend, the hitch will get done, which is something I really wanted to do. So some of the other little things, they can wait. It's not a big deal. So yeah, we'll get back on the road at the end of summer, and so be it. Hey, Ronald. I do not worry about what other people think at this point in my life. I am not crafty, Melissa. I should be. Every day I think about painting. I am crafting in other ways, which is not really a craft. Well, I guess it's creative. It's not a craft, but I'm getting back into poetry. If you follow my other Instagram, then you have seen a couple of my poems. I have a couple more that I've worked on, but I'm not sure if they'll be shared publicly yet. I think I'm still tweaking them a little bit, but I'm getting really back into some writing. Um, I've even done some like exotic writing, which yeah, that's not for this. But yeah, I always have loved writing, so yeah, I like writing. But no, I'm not doing any actual crafting. But I do have these small little canvases. I need to probably do some painting, some drawing and painting. The mood strikes and then quickly disappears because I just am not sure what to paint, and so maybe I need to just take out a canvas and some paint and just start. Whether it's nice or not doesn't matter. Nobody has to see it. But maybe I just need to throw some paint on canvas and just see what happens. Maybe I just need to do that and see what comes out of it. Because that's something I could sell as a source of income, give away, whatever. I don't know. So, um, hey, everybody that's jumping on. Thank you to my admin. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, I just gave you the parameters of what we talk about, and then you still did that. Like, legit, come on. Ugh. If they pop back up with something else, go ahead and block them. Hi, Journey. Not sure if you have answered this before, but have you gotten debt free? No, nowhere near it. Not at all. I do need to, while I'm sitting here stationary for the next couple of months, July, August, and the rest of June, get my credit report pulled because not all of my debt is my debt. There was a substantial amount brought to me that I didn't know about until after documentation for marriage was signed. So, yeah, I need to figure out how to, and there's probably some debt that could be written off because it's way more than 7 years old. So I need to really get serious about that. So no, I'm not even remotely debt free, at all. So I know some people are able to do it. I am not. I don't have enough income coming in, but I do know that I should be able to wipe some debt away that should be wiped away. I need to get my name removed from debt that does not belong to me, and then I can see what's left and figure out how to deal with that. But no, I am not debt free. Latoya says maybe paint rocks like you did once upon a time. So the thing about painting rocks that a lot of people are not considering when they are rock painters and leaving rocks for people to find is you should not leave rocks out in an ecosystem, out in nature, because a lot of animals will lick those rocks. A lot of animals will and then that paint gets into their system. So if I were to paint rocks, I would probably give them away to people, but then I'm afraid that people would leave them outside for other people to find. Like I don't want to be a part of that, messing with nature because a rock was left outside with paint on it. So that's why I kind of stopped doing that. I do have the one painted rock in my van that I painted with my little red van by the water. So I still have that rock, but I won't be probably painting rocks. I do have these canvases. I believe they are like 8" by 6" or something. I'll have to double check the measurements on them, but they're small. I would like to find some even half that size. Like I would like to find some little teeny square canvases, maybe like 3" or 4" by 3" or 4", very, very small ones. Cause those are small things that I can paint and store and either sell or give away. I'm still considering getting back into the, wood earring situation, selling wood earrings. I'm also considering just buying wooden earrings that are not painted, that are just solid thin wood circles, and that I paint them myself and then sell those. So that's something I'm considering too, because then that gives me a way to craft and a way to sell the wood earrings. That way I don't have to worry about what wood earrings are available. You know, if I like them, if I don't like them, I can make my own and sell those. So we'll see. Kimberly wants to know, what will you pull with the hitch? I'm not pulling anything with the hitch. I will be getting a hitch tray that you can sit the bin on, because there's some, you know, I want to store all my out of season stuff in there, and then my two 11-pound propane tanks in there. So all my winter clothes will go in there. My cassette toilet will go in there, because I went back to the bucket, guys. It's just so much easier to deal with. Not that I don't like my cassette toilet. I do want to still keep it, because if you remember, if you've watched my journey from way in the beginning, I had a cassette toilet in the beginning that I found really cheap on a Craigslist ad. That this, you know, gentleman had bought all this camping stuff for his daughter, and she never used it, and it was brand new. I think I paid $40 or $50 for it, but I got rid of it because the bucket was just easier. But I want to keep this cassette toilet because I'm considering, not sure if it'll happen, but I'm considering at some point doing some kind of camp hosting job. And so a lot of times they want you to have some kind of self-contained toilet that you can dump in their dump. And so the cassette toilet would fit that bill. According to other videos that I've seen, they do accept a cassette toilet, because you can take that over to their dump and you can dump it in their dump as if it were a gray/black tank. So that's the only reason I'm keeping that toilet, not because I like it, not because it's the best thing ever, because I just feel like the 1-gallon jug with the funnel for pee in the 5-gallon bucket, and then the bag in the back for solids, to me is just as easy. Okay, let's dismiss that. So anyway, excuse me. Anyway, so I'm back to the bucket situation with the kitty litter in the back and a bag for solids, and the jug and the funnel in the front for the liquids, and then you just go dump it out. I do need to paint my jug. I have a nice alkaline water jug with a nice handle on it, but I do want to spray paint it red, so when I do go to dump it, you know, you don't see the yellow urine in there. So yeah, spray paint like from half down, because I tend to not let it get more than half full, so it's just easier to deal with. Dominique says, I miss your raw channel. Unfortunately, people had a problem with that too. They did, but I'm gonna just let it be what it is. Yeah, it's just gonna be what it is. It's either gonna thrive or this channel's gonna suffer, or they'll both just even out, and I'm just gonna let the chips fall where they may. Star says, beginning phases. It's okay. I had to start all over again. Love your story. Stay true to you. Thank you. Yes, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't mind. It's all engagement to me. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to comment. I appreciate that as well. Share it if you so choose all over your social medias or with family and friends. I'm just saying. Melissa says, I've been watching Schoolie Tours since you mentioned it in a video and was wondering what yours would look like when you get one. Well, I don't know. I mentioned in another video that the possibility of me getting a schoolie in the fall is quite, the chances have increased because there's just a possibility, and I won't know until I get back out to the West Coast how much of a possibility that is. So I can't speak on that right now. I do have a layout in mind for the schoolie. If I get that particular schoolie, well, really any schoolie, because I really like the layout in my mind. But it's a very scaled down, small version of a small Class C setup. So no, of course, no bed on the top. But yeah, just a very. I'm picking elements from Class C, so that I would like to incorporate into my schoolie build. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, then it'll be something very similar to what I have in this van. If I do end up moving into the schoolie this fall, I will take everything out of this van and put it in the schoolie for the beginning. I won't do a complete build until I live in it and figure out measurements and decide exactly what I want to do. I'll just take everything out of this one and put it in the schoolie. It just makes more sense to do that than to get right into a build, and then I'll sell this van. But to get right into a build, not knowing the vehicle, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I switch and change my mind so much, I don't want to do that. I think it'll be easier just to take everything here, put it in there, live with it for a few months, maybe even through the whole winter, and then next year decide, okay, I know exactly what I want in this build, because I think that's going to be it for me. I'm not going to be doing any rearranging anymore after that. I'm considering, even while I'm back on the West Coast, helping other people with their builds, as far as I have that mind. Miss K has to remind me that I can Tetris anything. So yeah, maybe helping people with their builds for, a small fee, consultation fee of what I would do if it were mine, looking at everything they plan on putting in their build and telling them, okay, well, if it were me, I think this is the best layout for all the stuff that you have, blah, 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 blah. We'll see. We'll see. There's so much that can be done, and I've got to increase my income some kind of way. I cannot, I do probably will get a job back on the West Coast once I'm settled. But yeah, I got to figure out the income situation, because I cannot rely on YouTube for income, because there's things that I want to do on YouTube that I always have to not do and say for fear of it affecting my income. I want that freedom. Hey Tanya, what do you think about moving to Africa? Oh, it's funny that you mentioned that. Because I've been putting it off long enough. I have got to get my passport by the end of 2020, because it is a very real possibility that I could be going to Ghana at the poking and prodding of a friend. So yeah, I could be going to Ghana. Yeah, I would love to do that. It's never really been on my radar, but the more I hear them talk about it and the more little videos I see about it, the more I'm like, this might be a good thing to do. So we'll see. Hey, Patricia. You're in Houston. All right, get on the road. Do it. I did go get fruit. I talked about that earlier. So I got a bunch of peaches and whatchamacallit? I think there's a bug on me. Peaches and, no, maybe it's not. Something was tickling my neck. Strawberries. Thank you so much, Justin. Yes, Star, I will help you with yours. I know, because, and the reason I say that is because so many Vanner fan or family members have emailed me about helping them with their builds. while I know I can't travel around all over the place helping people, it's just because that just, I would have to charge way too much to do that. It just wouldn't be economical because I know most people are kind of living on a budget like I am and aren't starting with these fancy dancy sprinter vans with all the, the money in the world. They want a more budget build. They want something that's maybe thrift shop finds or things that they already have in their home they want to incorporate into their builds. And so that's kind of my niche, the budget build, the no build for us that don't have carpentry skills or friends with carpentry skills and we have to kind of do our own thing. I love my new bed that my friend who's helping me with the hitch did for me. Is the sturdiest bed build I've ever had because, well, there was another one that was sturdier, but it was way too heavy. But yeah, I love it. And I tweaked it twice and he did not get frustrated with me. At least he didn't show me that he was frustrated, but I love it. And thank you so much for doing that for me and doing it a second time for me as I changed my mind. But yeah, so yeah, I like a no build because I like to be able to move stuff around and pull it out and try something different. If I find a little thing at a thrift shop that I think will work better than the plastic thing I have, hey, let's pull that out and put that in and see how that works for a little while. Okay, I don't like that anymore. Let's take that, donate it to another thrift shop and find something else. Like, I just love doing that. And I know there are other people out there like me who like having that sense of personalizing it no matter where they are in their journey, or who just want to personalize it from the very beginning and maybe they don't have that desire to redo it, but they do like going to yard sales and thrift shops, or they have this really cool bookcase or cabinet in their house that they want to bring. So, Mercury Queen says they would have told you no because you were too young. Oh, yeah, true. Saudi Arabia. Oh, I don't know about that one. I appreciate that, Mahadi. That's not really on my radar, but you never know where life may take me. You just never know. Adina says I've inspired them to eat healthier. Yay! I think I eat more healthy now than I ever have. So yeah. So yeah. I think because I don't have people to cook for, I just don't like cooking, and so I cook for you guys. I want y'all to know every time I cook for y'all. I do not like cooking. I actually have a cooking video I need to edit because I did cook the other day. So I shared a picture on my social media. So I do need to do that for you guys. So I need to edit that. I also need to edit the video of me showing what's in my emergency rations bin, which is under the bed. And I have a video coming up this week. It's another review video. It's actually going to be my last review video that is not for a Black-owned company. So I have decided, and I've let the companies who I've worked with in the past know, that I will not be doing reviews for any more companies that are not Black-owned, predominantly American Black-owned. Just something within my spirit, soul, energy, whatever is telling me I have to do my small part, and so that's what I'm doing. So there have been some companies that I personally have already bought things from that I will be shouting them out in videos as far as the review goes. If you are a Vanner Fanner family member and you have a Black-owned company, please reach out to me via email if you want to send me something small. Don't be sending me nothing big because I can't do it. If you have something that you want me to do as a giveaway, I can do that, but I am not keeping big stuff. I just don't have room for stuff, guys. I really don't. So something consumable, like you make, I don't know, moisturizers for the body or something like that, candy, whatever your Black-owned business makes that's a consumable, that's something I can do. I did just recently buy some body butters and got a soap sample from a Black-owned business, so I'll be doing a little shout out about to that one. Again, this is a black owned business. This is an actual friend of mine. I did not find her on the internet. She's an actual in-person friend of mine who makes these head wraps and masks for COVID. So you can be stylish while you out there, doing your thing with the COVID, running your errands. So I had her make me this one because they match my, it goes with my turquoise jewelry, and it had a red background. So you can be stylish for COVID. Going out there with your matching set. I do believe, as I said earlier, that if you contact her, once I get all her contact information, she's kind of doing a social media just for this. Once you contact her, I do believe if you have material, you can send it to her. She can make it for you out of your own material, because not everyone should be wearing material that is more African or indigenous. Just saying. We all know. Okay, let's not appropriate other cultures. Anyway, that is something that I will be doing from now on. So Simply Natural Black Life. Hi, sis. Hello, Crystal, and everyone in the chat. I made it here for the live. In DC, I have black owned company, Essential Products. Okay, definitely. If you're into smell goods, like I love smell goods. I like more musky smells. I like more manly smells. I don't like fruit, floral smells or fruity smells. So if you make something like that, if you make small little things I can burn in my abalone shell, I do have a sister who I will be buying something from and shouting out her business. She has a multi-pack of incense. So I do have an abalone shell. Thank you to Miss Victoria for that. And I am out of my sage stick. It is done. So I would like small sage sticks. I don't want really long, big ones. So if someone can make me a small sage stick, if that's something you do with your black owned business. Again, I like more Egyptian musk is my favorite scent when it comes to oils that smell good. If you do that, just hit me up in the email, crystal@crystalvanner.com. I want to support the black owned businesses, especially the Vanner family black owned businesses, because you guys have been supporting me by watching. A lot of you from the very beginning, back in 2015 and 2016. Some of y'all been down since that time. So I really want to support you guys. So anywho, yeah. Oh, you're moving. Oh, nice. Okay, well, hit me up in the email. Just, when you have time. I know moving can be very daunting. So when you have time, just hit me up whenever. It's not something I'm going to stop doing anytime soon. So, it's all good. Tanya says, do I watch a YouTuber, Art Kathy? I recommend her. She lives in Gambia. I do not watch her. I will try and remember that. But can you just shoot an email to me? Because when this video is over, I'm probably going to forget all that. And I usually don't go back to the lives and peruse through the chat. I usually don't do that. So, or just after this video, put it in the comment section. I will see that. But I'll try and remember that. And I don't have anything out here to write with. So we've been on for 47 minutes. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes if you want to ask a couple more questions. And then I think I'm going to go make my tea and lay down for a little bit until it's time for me to go get my hitch done. I will be videoing some of that. The person does not want to necessarily be on video, so you'll just see hands. But yeah, I will be videoing some of that because I'm excited to have the hitch put on. And if there's time, I do have my 100 watt hard panel sitting in the front seat here, taking up hella room, that I would love to get the ladder and climb up there and get that put on the roof and maybe get it plugged into this electrical system if there's time. If the weather cooperates and there's time, I would like to get that done. If not, I'll wait and do it another day on my own. We shall see. We shall see. I've put it off for so long now. Journey says, had to walk away from the computer. Are you going to link? So I cannot link anything to do with this today, but soon. Keep on the lookout for it on my socials and in the YouTube community tab, because soon as she gives me her info that she is newly creating for her sewing business. She has another business that I frequent that I can't shout out here on YouTube. So I'm not going to do that. But she's trying to do a whole nother social side for her sewing stuff. I also have her doing some other sewing things for me. I only have 2 tube tops and I've been living in them. And I just love tube tops for this kind of warm weather. And so I have her making me some tube tops. So I'll be shouting out those. I'll be wearing those on video, obviously, because the weather's getting warmer and all I'm going to do is live in tube tops and skirts because it's too hot, and flip-flops. That's it. Tube top, skirt, flip-flop, maxi skirt. I only wear long skirts. I don't really wear short skirts. But yeah, I don't wear shorts, but I will wear a maxi skirt. So that's going to be my summertime wardrobe. A tube top, a maxi skirt, and flip-flops. That's it. So yeah. Hey, Bahakwi. Latoya says, what if a person is mixed race and has a business? Would you consider reviewing the product? Are you saying like black and something else mixed? Because if you associate with your blackness, then yes, you have a black-owned business as far as I'm concerned. Then yes, I mean, email me, we can talk more specifics. If you're just now associating with your blackness, I might feel a ways about that. But no, if you are mixed race, black and white, black and Asian, black and whatever, you are black, sis. And I don't mean because of the 1-drop rule. You're black. You just are. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Crystal, my sister has been to Ghana several times and she enjoyed being there. Cool. Hey, Rebecca. Thanks for being a supporter for a while now. With your body type, you could pull any look off. Thank you, Dominique. I do probably need to lose a good 7 pounds, all in the midsection here. Pandemic snacking is catching up. Even though it's healthy snacking, it still ain't good. Especially when you're not moving around. Oh my gosh. Massey, thank you for being I don't want to mess your first name up, but thank you for being a channel partner with me. Says thanks for continuing making videos, just wish they were longer. Honestly, when I make videos for this channel, I have to look at it more financially, unfortunately, but this is my income. And the longer the video is, the less people watch it. Even with me reminding people to watch the whole video, they don't. So even the 3 and 4 and 5 minute videos only get 2 minutes of watching. So I can't win. People want longer videos, but the majority won't watch it. So then that hurts me financially. I make a shorter video thinking they'll watch the whole thing, still don't. So I really can't win. These Saturday lives are the longest videos you're gonna get right now on my channel. I don't have a lot going on. Some people like the writing videos with music, some people don't. I cannot please every single watcher, so I have to look at this channel, look at the analytics, and do it for financial reasons. And it's just simple as that. I am building another platform where I can do whatever the hell I want and not care about what anybody thinks, because it's not going to be a source of income for me right now. If it happens to blow up and I can get money off of it, so be it. But I don't know who's messaging me. But right now I have to look at this as a business because this is my business right now. So I'm sorry that I can't please every single person who's watching, because even though my platform number is high, go back and look at how many watches I have on each video. Less than 2,000. More than 23,000 subscribed, but less than 2,000 people are watching. And within those 2,000 people watching, maybe only 100 people are watching the full video. So you have to take all that into consideration when you are a YouTuber and you are trying to make money doing this. I know people think I make a lot of money on this channel because I have 23 plus subscribers, but those people aren't watching. They're subscribing to support my numbers, and I appreciate that. But the better thing to do would be to actually watch my videos, because if my views were at 23,000, I would be making that money. Oh boy, would I be making some money. So anyway, I'm just saying. Melissa says, as someone who has worked in education, do you have any tips for parents who are learning how to get more involved with their children's education, especially if they have special needs? Wow. Can you email me that question? Because I don't have enough time to answer that right now. Just copy and paste that into an email for me, because I would love to answer that question based on my experience as a paraprofessional with special education for many years. Yeah, I can't answer that right now. That is a nice question though. So please, please, please email that to me, okay? Thank you, Baja Queen, for complimenting my turquoise. Thank you, Susan. I love you for watching and being a channel partner. We met each other, I believe, on video calling show, and you've been supporting me ever since. I really appreciate it. Thank you. My email address, crystal@crystalvanner.com. If one of my moderators can just type that real quick. Thank you, Patricia. This is from wish.com. I got it maybe 3 years ago, this set, and I think I paid maybe $7 for this set. It's obviously not real silver. I believe the posts in the earrings are stainless steel, and I think this might be stainless steel. This part of the necklace maybe stainless steel as well. I don't obviously get it wet or sleep in it. I just wear it out. I do not wear it on really, really hot days because this metal does get hot on my neck. So yeah. Thank you, Susan, for watching all the videos. There are probably about somewhere between 10 and 15 people that I've noticed have gone back and been watching all the videos. And now, the numbers is increasing. I think I'm at 900 videos now. I'm not even sure. But there's a lot of videos to go back and watch for those that are new to the channel, those that really don't understand my story or want to see where I started. I started with the SUV that I had at the time. I didn't start in a van. I didn't have money. I still don't have money, but I got a little bit in my savings account. I'm proud of myself because I have a little bit of money in my savings account. Like, I'm so excited. Like, if it wasn't for the stimulus, I wouldn't be there, but I'm glad that I haven't touched it, so I'm trying not to. It's hard though. It's hard. But yeah, definitely check the videos out from the very beginning. I did a lot of talking in the beginning, and someone mentioned in a comment recently that they missed those videos, where I've also had someone recently say, I'm tired of you talking in videos. I want to see you traveling. And I'm like, again, cannot please everybody. You just cannot please everybody. You just can't. Oh, thank you, Baja Queen, Channel Partner Plus. Just as a reminder to my channel partners, some of you are supposed to be sending me your mailing address because you're supposed to be getting a sticker, and you haven't yet. So email me your mailing address if you're part of the group that's supposed to be getting a sticker from me. Oh, you found me before Jim. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought we met on Jim's channel. Okay, cool. Thank you, Susan. Yes, Adina, I would love for everyone to just go back, even if you don't really, a lot of the earlier videos you don't necessarily have to see unless it's one of the ones where I'm rearranging my rig, but you can just listen to them like a podcast. I was doing a lot of just random chats back then. So, and there are some nice travel videos from 2017 when I hit the road full time. There's some really nice travel videos from me going across the country, back when I met Mama Willow, back when I had the most scariest incident ever when she got sick. That was like I really was vulnerable in that video, and I think I gained a lot of trolls during that time when that happened, which is unfortunate because it was a very scary time for me when that happened to her, and I have never been that scared since doing van life. To this day, I haven't had anything that scary happen to me than what happened to her. So Yeah, you got to see uh, a lot of my unsureness in the beginning. You got to see me just questioning different things. So even though I was confident in my decision to do it, I wasn't confident in how it was going to look and how it was going to work. So yeah, I appreciate you letting the playlist. The link to the full journey playlist is down below as well. It's in all the videos down below, but you can just go to the playlist section and see it says the complete journey or something like that. But letting that just play in the background on mute on a different device, if you have, if you're in your home with a separate Wi-Fi device, just let it play. That way you can skip through all the boring parts if you want. But if you've never seen it, kind of binge it like Netflix. It's all in order. um you get to see the crap that went down when I was sexually harassed, just all kinds of stuff that happened to me in the beginning. Yeah, just all kinds of crap. Thank you. Stib says that my voice is very calming. They fall asleep to it watching my playlist. So many people tell me I don't talk to Mama Willow as often as I would like. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about her a lot lately, and I really should reach out to her. We still see, kind of talk to each other a little bit, commenting on our Facebook stuff, but we don't really talk to each other, and I really need to reach out to her. If she's watching this, Mama, call me. But yeah, so I really need to dig back into reaching out to her. Um, she's upgraded to a class C. I believe she's still in that same class C that I saw from last year. But yeah, so it's great to hear that you were a paraprofessional in the past. Would you do a full video segment on your experience working with children with special needs, especially African American special needs kids? Our school, well, we did have some African American kids in our program, but I would love to see where my kiddos are now, because some of them are seniors right now or already graduated. I would love to see where my kiddos. No, they would have graduated school. Oh my gosh. I stopped working at the school well, no. No, some of them would be seniors now, juniors and seniors. But some of my kids that I work with, I would love to see where they are as adults. Some of them are in their 20s. I would love to see where they are right now. Anyway, do you do flea market selling? I don't do flea market selling. But we've been an hour, guys. Thank you so much. Miss V is wrapping me up. Look at her. Look at you. She's like, get off the damn video. It has been an hour, and I have to be I have to think about the people who are watching this replay. It's a long replay to watch if you're not here live. Sometimes it's a little bit boring watching the replay if you aren't here live. So, in order to facilitate them, I'm going to jump off. Don't worry, I will be back next Saturday at 11 a.m. for live. And you can always comment your question or email your question. I prefer you email them because I'm starting to get a little low on Q&A questions, and I love having a stockpile to dig through and pull out some questions that haven't been asked before. So if you've asked a question here and I did not answer it and you really, really want an answer, go ahead and email it to me, crystal@crystalvanner.com, so I can answer it in a Q&A on the Tuesday. They're every Tuesday, Q&A. And you can email more than one question. I won't answer them all in one video, but I can have a nice stockpile of questions to pull from. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with me. I hope that the rest of your day goes beautifully. Love you guys so much. See you on the next video.